What if the problem isn't you, but the character you built to survive? Today I'll show you 7 signs your mask is already slipping, and how not to glue it back on. This isn't loose theory. It's a map with real examples, simple steps, and easy metrics. If you stay with me to the end, you'll pick 2 signs and leave with a 7-day plan to integrate. First, a crucial truth. The false self isn't a villain, it was protection. It was the right strategy when you needed approval, safety, and belonging. It just doesn't serve you anymore. When it starts dissolving, your body speaks up, your relationships reorganize, and old goals lose their grip. What looks like failure is often maturity. How does that show up, practically, in 7 concrete signs? For each one, I'll give you an image to remember, a simple action you can take today, and a short story of someone who's lived it. Take a breath. Notice yourself as you listen. One of these signs might already be alive in you. Sign 1. Your yes stalls before it leaves your mouth when someone asks you for something. There's a micro pause in your body. It's almost invisible, but it's there. A slight catch in your throat. A quick dip in your stomach. A tiny silence before the word. You used to bulldoze that pause and say, yes, on autopilot. Now you're starting to hear it. That pause is a door left ajar. Freedom lives in that gap. Train this for 1 week. Whenever you get an ask work, favor, invite, notice the pause and request 24 hours before you reply. Say, thanks for trusting me. I'll get back to you by end of day tomorrow. Period. No elaborate excuses. No fast promises. Tomorrow, with your body and mind cool, respond in alignment. You'll notice 2 things. Some people prefer your fast yes over your honest no, and the people who respect you become much clearer. Jonah was known for rescuing last-minute projects. Exhaustion was her badge of honor. When she started asking for a day to respond, she realized half the requests were manufactured emergencies. In 2 weeks, she cut 60% of the commitments that drained her. She slept better, her skin calmed down, and she gained a new respect for her own boundaries. The ajar door became a gate on strong hinges. Sign 2. Old goals lose flavor, and you're less scared about it. Some goals once tasted like victory, and now taste like plastic. They're hollow trophies, nice on the shelf, weightless to the soul. That's not laziness. It's value maturity. As status motivation peels off, a new fuel shows up, coherence. Instead of how does this look on my resume, you ask, does this sustain my way of living? Do this exercise. Write down 5 old goals that guided you in recent years. Now rewrite each as an operating principle. For example, get certification X, becomes practice in public and generate measurable outcomes. Gain Y followers, becomes publish something useful 5 times a week, no matter what. Then pick 1 goal that has no real principle behind it and drop it. Free time for what's real. Rui did this. He was paying for a certification just to collect another seal. He canceled it. He used the freed time to build a living portfolio with concrete case studies. 4 weeks later, 2 clients arrived without pitching. The difference? He stopped collecting hollow trophies and started planting work that speaks for itself. When the flavor changes, your dream isn't dying, your compass is recalibrating. Sign 3. Clean emotions arise and pass quickly. When the mask drops, emotions don't disappear. If anything, they intensify, but in a clean way. Anger, sadness, frustration, joy. They show up, peak, and pass. No soap opera. No 2-hour mental loops. Like a wave that rises and falls. Your body knows how to process if your mind doesn't sabotage it. Next time you feel a surge, close your eyes and do diaphragmatic breathing for 90 seconds. Hand on your belly. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. No commentary, no narrative. No. Why is this happening to me? Just sensation. Set a timer if you like. Notice the peak soften and your thinking clear. This isn't suppressing. It's allowing. Carla swore she had a short fuse. In truth, she had long stories. When she swapped rumination for 90 seconds of feeling, 40-minute explosions turned into 2 to 3-minute peaks. This doesn't erase conflict, but it changes your presence inside it. You become simpler, more honest, less theatrical. Real relationships can hold clean emotion. Sign 4. Zero tolerance for social performance. As your essence surfaces, the stage empties. You have less patience for strategic small talk, hidden agendas, and invites that are transactions. Your circle shrinks but gets denser. You get quieter in rooms where you used to shine. That's not misanthropy, it's hygiene. And social hygiene builds emotional health. Try a 14-day social diet. Remove 2 performative meats per week, the guilt coffee. The event where you harvest only 5% and replace them with 1 high-truth hang. A long conversation with someone you can be fully yourself with. Rate your energy after each meet on a 1 to 10 scale. Which talks leave you alive? Which ones drain you? Andre made this tiny swap. Instead of 3 happy hours complaining about work, he chose 1 deep weekly coffee with a friend who was also realigning life. In 3 weeks, his average energy went up by 3 points. What changed wasn't shyness, it was the pattern. Where there's truth, there's return. Where there's performance, there's leakage. Sign 5. Your body refuses self-betrayal. Your body is your first line of truth. When you go against yourself, it shouts. Jaw clenches, solar plexus tightens, breath shortens. Learn to listen before you sign, accept, or promise. 3 checkpoints: jaw, plexus, breath. If 2 out of 3 are tense, delay the decision. Not drama, biological respect. This can save you months of friction. Belle received a very well-paid project. On paper, perfect. In her body, 3 alarms. Instead of rationalizing, she asked for time, slept on it, and spoke to her body in a low voice. The next day, she declined with warmth. 2 weeks later, a more aligned offer arrived, lower initial pay, but with creative space and real partnership. Your body isn't sabotaging you, it's calling you. Sign 6. A calm no, without blaming or over-explaining. As you align, your boundaries stop arriving as defensive monologues. They land in 3 simple sentences: acknowledgement, boundary, alternative when it exists. A boundary isn't a wall, it's a gate. It opens and closes with context, no guilt, no costume. Here's a practical script. Someone asks for something you can't or won't deliver. Say, I care about you and I value the ask. I can't take this on today. I can revisit Monday or help you find someone else. Full stop. 20 to 30 words. Warm and firm. No laundry list of excuses. No soap opera. Sophia was queen of long texts. She justified every no like she was in court. When she tried the 3-line script, conflicts dropped and respect rose. People understand when they hear a boundary that doesn't accuse them. Funny enough, many asks came with, it's super quick. The calm no taught others to plan. Sign 7. Empty space without panic. Solitude greater than FOMO. When the mask falls, silence expands. And silence can scare you until you stop reading it as abandonment. The void becomes fertile. It's a freshly tilled field. Your voice is born there. Without noise, you see what truly moves you. Instead of chasing distraction, you start choosing presence. Build your 20-20-20 ritual. 20 minutes walking without your phone. 20 writing without a filter, whatever comes. 20 touching your craft with no external goal. Learn, rehearse, build something small. 10 of 14 days already resets your attention patterns. Treat it like inner strength training. Miguel used to fall asleep with his phone on his face. Distraction was anesthesia. When he met the fertile void, he accepted the discomfort of his first mornings without scrolling. In 10 days, his doom scrolling fell by almost half. More importantly, a quiet curiosity came back. Less competition, more curiosity. Less urgency, more rhythm. Integration, you don't have to demolish who you were. Just let what you're not fall away. The mask protected you when it needed to. Now thank it and move on. To make this practical, pick 2 signs to practice this week. Open your calendar and block your 24-hour pauses. Name 1 operating principle per day to guide decisions. When emotion surges, give it 90 seconds in the body. In your social life, remove 2 performative meats and add 1 high-truth hang. Before decisions, check jaw, plexus, and breath. And protect your tilled field with the 20-20-20 ritual. Even if you do only half of this, you'll notice shifts. Less guilt, more clarity. Less noise, more presence. Authenticity has consequences. It can cost you, but it frees you. Your peace isn't a luxury. It's the foundation every other choice stands on. I want to hear from you. Which shine is already alive in you? Which one will you practice today? Drop a comment. Come back to this video whenever you need to revisit the protocols. I'll be here on your side of the screen rooting for your quiet courage. See you soon.